welcome to Nerdlocker, a place for your inner nerd. I'm Jasmine.
I'm pretty sure I called shotgun on that shirt today.
But I thought we were gonna rock them together.
No, you
when we
wanted
bought
to
them,
do
we
that,
love
and I
Adventure
said
Brothers.
we look ridiculous.
No, we don't. We love the Friendship Brothers.
Are we going to Sadie Hawkins or something? Like, is that what's going on here?
Can we?
Go change your shirt. And yes.
Yes.
Let's talk nerd.
All right, so there was tons of new sets from The Dark Knight Rises, one of which had Tom Hardy next to the Batmobile dressed as Bane. What do you think?
Oh my God, this was like the coolest bunch of pictures and videos I've ever seen. We finally have Bane in full costume, not the back shot or anything
jacket.
else. Looks awesome. I like how they have the tumbler. It's the one you saw in Begins, the second one that didn't come in black, the camo, which I love. It's just like, oh, cool, I'll just use that one because I'm
broke
Bruce
your
Wayne.
other one.
Exactly. And they even have video of, everyone. It looks like Gotham City Hall is what I read. And it looks like the League of Shadows throwing down with cops with Bane and Batman fighting in the middle of all of it.
Oh.
This is gonna be the greatest movie ever. I can't wait. I'm giddy. I feel
you
like
have goosebumps and I can see
I
it.
swear, I feel like it's Christmas. Like I can't. It can't come soon enough to come running down the stairs and watch Batman and Bane beat the crap out of each other.
I'm very excited.
So stoked. So it's been 15 years since HBO has had Tales from the Crypt.
Which was awesome, staple of my childhood.
I loved that show.
Me too.
Well, it looks like it's going to be coming back.
Awesome.
And it looks like it's going to be a lot closer to the actual comic books from the 50s by
sweet.
EC Comics, which I think is awesome. I always love horror comics to begin with. And I love the show. When I was little, I didn't know they were comic books or anything
Neither
like
did
that. And I kind of like that they're going to be doing that. They're saying that just because the stories are going to run closer together as opposed to just individual scary stories. But yeah, as a horror fan, I think this is awesome that we're getting this back.
One, as a horror fan, it's awesome for me too, but also the fact that when I was little, me, my mom, and my brother would sit in her room in the dark and watch this together. Like,
those were
every
horrifying
week.
when you were little.
You know what though? I was so into it. Like I had no realization that it was like that scary or bad. I was just like,
It's
it was
like,
great.
I'm gonna watch it.
It was great.
See, it was only like in the past, I want to say like 6 years that I finally got into horror, because when I was little, those movies actually scared the crap out of me.
Oh, yeah,
Any
there's-
shows, movies, Jason, Freddy, everything scared me. I was a terrified little child.
What was your scariest villain?
Freddy. When I
Mine
found
was-
out he could get you in his dreams, I was so afraid to go to sleep.
Mine was Chucky.
Chucky's horrifying.
Actually, I think it's a girl with dolls. That's what did it. And actually, it was a guy who comes back to life in in like a Tales from the Crypt special. That I swear to you, I thought was haunting me.
See,
So
they were good. And the cool thing is I can still watch horror and be scared, but just have that appreciation for it. And I really think this is cool that we're getting Tales from the Crypt back.
I agree.
We talked about this a while back. R.I.P.D,
Yes.
the movie with Ryan Reynolds and Jeff Bridges.
J-Bridge.
Playing two dead detectives, kind of doing detective work in the underworld.
Which is really a cool concept. That's a really awesome
Yeah,
concept.
it's based off an old comic book, which I think is awesome. I think it's totally going to work for a movie. We now have a villain, the Baconator, Kevin Bacon. How cool is that going to be?
Yeah.
I think he did an awesome job as Sebastian Shaw.
Yeah, he was actually one of the best parts of X-Men First Class
He
for me.
absolutely
Him
was.
and Magneto, the villains in that movie, were out of this world.
Hands down. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see him do this. I'm kind of hoping, I'm assuming he will definitely be a person in the underworld. And
It's a world about, it's a story about the undead. I'm
yeah,
pretty sure.
so I want to see this. I think he does an awesome job as a villain, and I can't wait to see what he does.
Hell yeah, dude. Kevin Bacon's awesome.
Yeah.
And this is just another movie that people can play a Kevin Bacon game with, so
Yeah.
let us know what you guys think in comments below. So a lot of people consider Green Lantern a disappointment. I don't. Personally, I thought it was awesome.
I agree. I thought it was great.
It was bad, but it could have been worse.
I don't think it was that bad.
No,
I
yeah, like, it
don't.
wasn't that bad, but I mean, compared to Captain America and Thor, after all this other stuff,
Those were fantastic.
those were just out of like completely different leagues, and DC, it seems, is still trying to get their footing. Good news, we kind of saw it coming, but Green Lantern 2, it's really getting some steam. We got a script turned in by
Sweet.
Mark Guggenheim.
Now, see, I love the last name Guggenheim. It's just
Guggenheim.
a man's name. Anyway, they might rewrite the script or scrap it all together, but from what they're saying, Green Lantern's going to be a lot darker and sort of rougher than it was before, because you have that like womanizer Hal who's all cool and sweet. But And we've all said this, once you get past that, you get to how Jordan has to deal with a bunch of crazy stuff, and he slowly becomes harder and harder and harder.
Yeah.
So I'm really stoked for it. And honestly, I didn't think Green Lantern was that horrible. I thought First Class was worse, so.
First Class, there was cool things about it, but.
Kind of a meh movie. Then again, Green Lantern, kind of a meh movie, so.
Yeah. And the other thing, you said they might rewrite it. They did start working on the script before the movie even came out. Like they were already talking about, we have a script working for Green Lantern 2, which you can see it in that movie with the way it ends. Like, I'm stoked for this. I want to see them kind of pick those story threads back up. But if they do rewrite it and they totally change it, I think they might kill this franchise. But they might. It might just, you know, you end a movie with like a really big.
Too much change.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. You
I
kind
got
of just
you.
need
I
to
agree.
roll with the punches and just do the same stuff.
I agree.
Right. Let us know what you guys think.
So Reese Witherspoon has been announced in the new Disney movie called Wish List, where as a kid, she makes 10 wishes and throws a coin into a wishing well, and it gets stuck, and the wishes never come true. Then 20 years later, as an uptight 30-year-old businesswoman, the coin lands at the bottom, and she has to deal with all 10 childhood wishes at once.
See, the reason why I love this movie is because I had some really awesome wishes when I was young. Like 1, I wanted my own dolphin. 2, I wanted to be a mermaid. And 3, I wanted to be a princess. But I guess I probably wouldn't have needed the dolphin if I was a mermaid.
Yeah, it's kind of redundant, but either way.
It's kind of redundant.
It's cool.
But what were your 3 wishes, Brandon?
I think the same 3 wishes I have now.
What, for girls to like you?
For girls to like me, to be Batman, and I guess girls to like me again. That's kind of important.
It's pretty depressing.
So I mean, I guess I'd be okay with any of those wishes coming true when I'm older.
What I don't understand is why she has to be an uptight businesswoman. Just because you're a businesswoman doesn't mean you're uptight.
Yeah, but I think it's because she's gonna want those 10 wishes as a kid. They're never gonna come true, so she's gonna be like, only being professional works. And you know what that's gonna add. She's gonna be this uptight businesswoman. You know the wishes are gonna be to have a pony, or to become a princess, or all the little girl wishes. You know what I'm hoping?
Those are my wishes now, is I would love to be a pony and
To
have
be
a
a pony?
princess.
Yeah, to have a princess? That works. You know what I hope is gonna be is there's gonna be like that boy up the street that she has a crush on, and one of the wishes that she likes him, or he likes her, and then you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna come true, but he's gonna be like fat and bald and overweight, he's gonna be awkward.
And an ex-football star at high school, like one of those, like where he works in a burger
She always had a
joint,
crush on him, and now he's...
but yet he falls in love with her and she can't get him to stop.
I think that's... it's gonna be a good movie, and it's a
I'm
Disney
excited.
movie.
Well, it's Disney, so a Disney does no wrong in my eyes, ever.
So, I'm excited.
Me too.
Looks like Marvel is going ahead with more of their movies, next of which is gonna be Doctor Strange.
Ooh, right?
I'm
It's so awesome.
so stoked for a Doctor Strange
Yeah,
movie.
man. I want the Eye of Agamotto, like, and Mephisto. I want to see all this crazy
I
stuff,
think it's
man.
gonna be awesome.
With the CGI we have
Dormammu.
nowadays. Oh, Dormammu. Oh, that'd be so cool. Fighting, like, the demons and stuff
Oh,
with the magic.
absolutely.
Oh, that'd be so cool. And the person, actually the only person, I think we've talked about this in Nerdlocker as well, but the only person that's really actively pursuing this role is Patrick Dempsey, which
Who I think would be
yeah,
perfect.
he's totally awesome. He's played that role that Doctor Strange needs to be at the beginning of the movie for
The cocky doctor.
years now. It's been dreamy. Oh my God, I've had so many. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into that. But I don't know. He's one. He's a really good one. I don't know. There's a couple other ones. Maybe Daniel Day-Lewis.
I actually think Daniel Day-Lewis would make an awesome Doctor Strange.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
It's been a while.
You kind of have to do it. Daniel Day-Lewis as Doctor Strange. Go.
I'm Doctor Strange. That's all I got, man.
No, come on.
You guys I'm Doctor Strange. I'm the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yes.
You guys happy? There's your Daniel Day-Lewis impression.
Got it.
There you go.
We got
but
it. Back
seriously,
to Doctor Strange.
it looks like, yeah, Patrick Dempsey's really trying for this role. And you know what? That is always a good sign, with the exception of Nicolas Cage. It's always a good sign when actors are going for these roles.
They want to
wanna
do
be
it. He has a
these roles.
passion to do it. He
Because
reads the book.
It turns out better. It turns
Yeah,
out
he
so
reads
much
the book.
better.
He knows the character. So I don't know. I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be awesome.
Let us know what you guys think in the
Exactly.
comments.
Hey guys, Bobby here, and my pick of the week is going to be obviously Shark Week. It's been happening all week and it's been incredible. Every single year, this is the only reason to have cable. You should be tuning into Shark Week.
Hey there, nerds. It's Steven here with my pick of the week. I'm going to pick the Moth Podcast. You can get it on iTunes for free,
or you can go to their website and get a lot more than the ones that are just on there. It's a spoken word podcast where they go to open mic sessions that they host or some that they don't, and that the spoken word stories they tell are recorded, and then they publish them through this. It is a beautiful podcast. Some of them are so funny, they're just really funny ones, and then there's some that are like so touching you end up crying at the end of it, but all of them will have an influence on you with just the stories of these people. They're true stories that people are telling, and I highly recommend it. Please go check out the Moth Podcast.
Hey guys, it's Cubby here with my pick this week. It's actually, Jazz talked about Regular Show last week. I've been watching it like crazy. We've kind of all been getting into it, and there's a short online called 2 in the AM PM, and it's by the creator of Regular Show, and it's pretty much where this entire show came about. It's probably the funniest 7 minutes you'll ever have in your life, so please, please, please check it out, 2 in the AM PM.
Hey there, nerds. Jasmine here with my pick of the week, and it is Catherine the Video Game. It's one ridiculously awesome with gorgeous artwork and a really cool random story about cheating on your girlfriend. So I wouldn't recommend you do that. However, the game's really fun. Definitely check it out. It's totally worth the money. I know all you nerds out there don't like to spend money on video games. This is one you need to buy. Go buy it.
Hi, I'm Mindy, and my Nerdlocker pick of the week is The Sleeping Beauty, which is being directed by Julia Lee. It looks crazy. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll let you know how it is as soon as I see it. But Emily Browning is it, and we all know how much I love Emily Browning from Sucker Punch. And it looks like you're on drugs the whole movie, and anything that mixes fairy tales with thinking you're on drugs looks like a fantastic movie choice for me. So I'll let you know how it is.
Hey guys, Brandon here with my pick this week. It is everything else on TV except for Shark Week. All right guys, that is it for episode 45 of Nerdlocker. But in the meantime, be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube page. I'm Brandon, and you're wearing the shirt again. Why are you wearing the shirt again?
Because the episode's over.
It's not over, we're shooting the outro.
That's over enough. I thought we were gonna go to Sadie's.
Sadie's is next week.
Speaking of next week, we will not have an episode 46 for you because we will be out of town. However, there will be tons of special videos up for you, so be sure to check back next week for more Nerdlocker. You ready?
I'm Brandon.
And I'm Jasmine.
Have a nerdy week.
We're gonna dance.